Isaac Kev with KGM Jam, another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on the Pioneers map, which is a mod. Have gotten my first load of grass on this particular cut and have quickly realized that this is not going to be big enough. So I've got to do some clearing and put in either another one of these. I think I'm just going to put in a bigger one and sell this one. So I've got my mobile sawmill right there, and let's get to work. You want to cut it as close to the ground as you can get it to maximize your profit when you sell it, if that's a concern. Because I'm on government subsidy mod, I'm really not worried about the income, but it's a good habit to get into. So usually you'd want to chop this all up, clean that all off to maximize the profit. But if you're not worried about profit, just cut it down. Then I got my stump grinder right there, so I'll grind out the stumps. Alright, that should do it for that. Now if I didn't have this mod right here, I'd have to chop it up and haul it to the sawmill, which is way over here. So this saves a lot of time. See that? It just sold it and I got 1,000. I could have tripled that if I would have chopped it up and cleaned it up. But like again, I'm not worried about money right now. I've got it set up more on a achievement type strategy. Alright, so let's get this out of the way because I'm done with that. Now when you get this mod, the sawmill mod, whenever you get it, make sure where you purchase it as where you want it to appear or spawn when you load up, every time you load up, because that could be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like mine always appears back at my base camp, which means I have to transport it all the way to the opposite end to do work like here. Just something to keep in mind. It's so cheap you could probably sell it and re-buy it. It would have been a lot easier than me running all the way back there to get it like I did. Alright, so now I'm going to need my tractor. And we're going to go grind some stumps. This thing will also take out bushes, and it will actually chop down trees. Smaller ones anyway. I don't know about the real big ones, but all right, let's get this baby lined up. Oh, it's gonna leave a. I'll have to. Then all you do is back up to it, turn it on, lower it, and that's it. I'm going to patch the spots up with the painter brush and construction mode. And I'll show you that in a second. Alright, so that's done. So let's get this out of the way. I think I'm on the wrong end. Yep. And this, of course, is my roller to compact the grass down when I'm making silage. And this is a leveler, which helps you spread it once you dump it in there. And I'll just keep that on there because I'm going to use it next. Alright, so now we're going to go to construction. And I'm going to go to sell or demolish. And I'll get $12,000 back for that. And it's going to leave a little spot. So let's go back to the construction. And we'll go to landscaping. And then go over to painting. And I'm going to go down to right there. That's called dirt. And then I can enlarge this. And that's it. Now painting is something when you want to do it's permanent and it won't grow back type thing. Now you see how I'm larger than the actual spot? It will only charge me for the spot that I use up. So I only got charged for that little circle, not for the whole square box. And there's that. So now I got me a nice level place to put my new one. And that's going to be on buildings, silos, and there it is. That's a big boy. Wow. Maybe too big? Yeah. What's the other object? I don't see anything down there. Huh. Alright, let me back out a little bit. I guess that's as good as I can get it. It's right there. I'd like it closer to the land. Let's just put it right there. Oh boy. That is a big boy. Okay, I'm going to have to do a little bit more work. It's actually covering up my road. And for some reason it built it up. I don't know why that is. Well, I guess it had to level. See how it's level on this side? And then this side's built up. That means the ground was sloping. I didn't realize that. So I'll just have to deal with it. And let me cut down this tree. Probably going to have to clean out those bushes right there. Maybe not. Alright, let's go to the other end. Boy, that is big. Look how tall that is. That'll definitely hold everything I cut. And it'll make it a lot easier to spread out. I don't know. I think all those trees are fine. It's just the bushes. Alright, let's go get rid of that tree. There's that. And then here's what else I like to use the mulcher for. It's not really designed for this, but it works in the game. Boy, that tree's right on the edge. I'm going to keep it. For now. If it gets in the way, I'll take it out. Oh, there's a stump right... No, I just made that stump. So that's not a one that... Got a little bit of a hill right there. I'm going to have to flatten that out. And enlarge my road. Then what I'm going to do is just paint it. After I get this all cleared out, I'll paint the road right back in, and I just really all I need is enough room to get in and out. But if any of those trees, start to become a hassle, I'll just clean them out. The hill is definitely a hassle. Yeah, see, this right here has got to go. Now, I might not have had to do that. I could just paint it, but it was funner to do it that way. Alright, so let's go into construction. Landscaping. Sculpting. And that is slope, soften, level, and raise and lower. I want a slope. The trees are going to get in the way. I know they are. Actually, I'm in the way, but alright. Okay, charge. Set slope. Target point. this is going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought, because I got a huge chasm right there. Okay, so I want the starting. See how that's looking. See what I mean about the trees getting in the way? I don't know if that's going to work or not. It's kind of hard to tell. See if the larger I go, the better. Alright, let's try something else. Let's try raising. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, change. Let's do, oh, it lowers right there. Ah, these trees. Ah, there we go. That's lowering. I don't know. Alright, let's try leveling again. Alright, well here's my target. Alright, now I got that. That's actually looking pretty good. I actually want that to come up. some reason it's going down. Alright. So I got a little gap right there. I'll work on that later. Ooh, I'm actually underneath it. Holy shit. That's not good. But I got a nice level. I can get up the ramp right here. So let's go try it. Let's see how bumpy of a ride it's going to be. Oh, that ain't bad at all. Okay. So there we go. So let's dump it. And then I think I got one more round to pick up the rest of it. I'll tell you, that landscape is a little bit of a artwork. You got to really learn how to do it. And I'm getting better at it, but I'm having a hard time with the sloping. Alright, let's get this in. Nope, that's not good. Okay, let's close those up. Oh, I hit unfold. Alright. There we go. That's the first batch. So what I'm going to do now is spread this around. And what I found is if you get on the top and then back up, it kind of pushes it, breaks the top down. And I'm also doing a little bit of compacting. See that? See how that pushes it like that? Now I'm going to make a little bit of a mess right there, but that's alright. I'll clean it up. See how I've knocked down that? See that? And I haven't even lowered it yet. I'm just keeping it as high up as it goes and just doing a little bit of spread in there. There we go. Now I'll do the other side. I've lowered it, and now I'm going to push it even more. And you just go back and forth. So I'm going to pick up the rest of the field and then dump the rest of it in here and cover it up and get this silage growing. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Love your comments. Thank you for all those who have already subscribed and left comments. And have a nice day.